Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving into something really special. We're going to take some profound ancient wisdom and literally translate it into practical, everyday habits that you can start using right now. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by all the endless conflicting advice out there on health and wellness, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to break down a true paradigm shift into a structured playbook for holistic health, pulling directly from a fascinating foundational text on yoga and personal excellence. Let's get into it. Okay, to really ground this in reality, let's look at Swami Shivananda Baba. This guy is, quite frankly, a real-life superhero of health and happiness. And what's absolutely wild is that he was born way back in 1897. His whole life was just this incredible testament to the power of a simple lifestyle, a peaceful mind, and a relentless dedication to his daily practice. And yeah, 128. Just let that number sink in for a second. His lifespan actually reached an astonishing 128 years. Because of his daily yoga practice and his lifelong dedication to inspiring millions of people with healthy habits, he even earned a Padma Shri Award in 2022. It really just goes to show that true strength comes from simplicity and discipline. So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, rethinking true health. Then, dimensions of the self. Pillars of a yogic lifestyle. Yoga for modern challenges. And finally, choosing personal excellence.
All right, section 1, rethinking true health, moving beyond just not sick.
So many of us just assume being healthy means, well, not being sick. But think about it. If you don't have a cough or a fever, but you're constantly stressed out or just completely drained, are you actually healthy? No way. Check out this contrast. We've got the World Health Organization's baseline definition, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. It's a great start, right? But then look at the profound Parathya system of Swasthya from the Sushruta Samhita. Thousands of years ago, they mapped out this specific biological and spiritual harmony. It defines health as balanced body functions, highly efficient digestion, deeply nourished tissues, and, here's the kicker, a self, senses, and mind that are entirely calm and peaceful. It goes way, way beyond just the physical. So the real takeaway here is that true health is kind of like a giant puzzle. It requires active harmony across multiple dimensions all at once. For the physical side, it's not just about hitting the gym. We're talking nutritious food, good sleep, and bodily systems that just function properly. Then there's the mental piece, staying calm, bouncing back from stress, and regulating your emotions without getting overly attached. And of course, the social dimension. This means solid relationships, good communication, and keeping a positive, nonviolent attitude. The whole shebang has to work together perfectly. Moving right along to section 2, dimensions of the self, also known as the Panchakosha. So this ancient blueprint actually breaks the self down into 5 distinct layers. We're not going to list all 5 right now, but I do want to highlight the ultimate goal here. You see, the physical body you look at in the mirror every day, that's just the gross body. But true wellness goes all the way down to the causal body, the Kāraņa-śharira. It's the absolute deepest layer of the self, also known as the Anandamaya Kosha, which literally represents pure, unadulterated inner joy and peace. Basically, you haven't hit true holistic health until this deep, lasting joy is actively nourished. Next up, section 3, pillars of a yogic lifestyle, or the Yogamaya Jivana. Okay, so how do we actually pull this off in our crazy, chaotic, modern lives? Well, the text gives us these 7 Sanskrit pillars. Think of them as everyday keys or codes for managing your energy. First is ahara. It's not just what you eat, but how you eat it. Then nidra, which is the absolute quality of your sleep. Brahmacharya is all about moderation, like channeling your energy and time wisely. Satsunga, that's keeping good company to build your character. Savyavahara means keeping your daily actions positive. Jaivkagati is getting in sync with your natural circadian rhythm. And finally, Sanskara Nirmana, which is the intentional forming of good habits. Nailing these pillars is exactly how you build a life that actually supports your body, mind, and emotions. Section 4, Yoga for Modern Challenges, specifically navigating adolescence. Now, applying these pillars today? Not exactly a walk in the park, especially with digital distractions everywhere. Think about a student trying to study. Books are open, but they're totally captivated by the glow of their phone. I mean, we've all been there, right? It's this constant tug of war between impulsive actions and actual life balance. But the text points out that a regular yoga practice, literally just 15 to 20 minutes a day, builds the confidence, self-control, and emotional stability you need to stand firm against all these modern distractions. Actually, I want to challenge you directly for a second.
The source materials suggest tracking your sleep, study time, and screen use every single day. So ask yourself, is your screen time actually helping you build a healthy lifestyle, or is it just feeding your distractions? Seriously, are you controlling the device, or is it controlling you?
And that brings us to Section 5, choosing personal excellence. This is the ultimate test.
Every single day, we're faced with two completely different paths. On one side, we have Shreyas, the hard right. This is all about long-term excellence. It's choosing duty or kartavya and connecting your hard work to a higher goal, which ultimately brings lasting peace and bliss. On the flip side is prayas, the easy wrong. This is your temporary pleasure, that fleeting excitement, like blowing off your responsibilities to game for hours. It feels good in the moment, sure, but the text warns us it usually just leads to misery and distraction. Choosing Shreyas over prayas is absolutely crucial. That's what builds real, lasting character.
I really want to hammer home this incredibly powerful takeaway straight from the source. Excellence is not an accident, it is a habit formed by your choices. For any focused learner out there, this just hits the nail on the head. Greatness doesn't just magically happen to you. It's systematically built by what you choose to do, the habits you form, and those pillars you uphold, day in and day out. So I'm going to leave you with this to ponder. When it comes to your very next decision, will you choose the hard right or the easy wrong? The ancient blueprint is right there for the taking, but how you apply it, that's entirely up to you. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.